Chelsea will have mixed emotions when they look back on 2015. The history books will confirm it as the year they captured their 4th Premier League crown. But the last few months, well, they've been humiliating. Jose Mourinho paid the price for Chelsea's dismal title defence with his job. And if you compare the team's records over the past 12 months, it's actually weekend opponents Crystal Palace who've won more games and collected more points. So a large amount of credit goes to the Eagles' boss Alan Pardew for a surprisingly successful 2015. Sunday's fixture comes exactly 1 year on from his arrival, and he'll no doubt be hoping to celebrate the anniversary with another win.
He's been sensational. When he left Newcastle, I wondered, why he'd left the size of Newcastle for a club like Crystal Palace. No disrespect, but they're a smaller club. But what he's done on the pitch, he's turned Crystal Palace into a counter-attacking side with loads of pace, loads of energy, and he's certainly done a wonderful job.
Pardew's Palace have only scored 12 goals from open play this season, and with Yannick Bolasie directly involved in 3 of the last 6, it's clear that his current injury is a significant setback. Palace have had consecutive 0-0 draws in the games that he's missed, so perhaps Chelsea will be grateful that they won't have to face the tricky winger.
If you're Azpilicueta or if you're Ivanovic at right full-back, depending on where Bolasie plays, he would obviously give you nightmares the night before because he's so pacey and so raw and so dynamic, and he's very much off the cuff. You never really know what he's going to do because he's a box of tricks. He's a fantastic player.
Even without Bolasie and other attack-minded players currently on the treatment table, Palace have still kept their points tally ticking over thanks to their very solid defence. They've conceded just 16, a figure only bettered by Tottenham. Part of that defensive success has been goalkeeper Wayne Hennessy. Since arriving from Wolves in January 2014, he's had to be patient for first-team opportunities. But with his Premier League save percentage this season at an all-time personal high, he's established himself as the Eagles' #1, and he's proving to be one of the most consistent keepers this season. A likely candidate to test Palace's resolve will be Diego Costa. Perhaps key to his recent improvement has been his positioning. In the matches under Jose Mourinho this season, Costa seemed to drift out to the left-hand side. But in the 2 games he's featured in since Mourinho's departure, Costa has spent more time centrally, precisely where Gus Hiddink and Chelsea fans want to see him.
Why, as a centre-forward, would he be spending so much time out the 18-yard box? Because it's not rocket science. If you're in the 18-yard box, you're going to get chances. If you do get chances, you've got to strike on target. You're never going to score from the left side or the right side, so it doesn't take a genius to work out, get them further through the middle.
Further improvements are needed in the final third if Chelsea are to return to the levels we all expect. The challenge for interim boss Hiddink is to try to get the Blues creating and scoring at a similar rate to that achieved during his last spell in charge. That was in 2009. But the current lack of cohesion from the champions will give Palace the belief that they can complete a Premier League double over Chelsea for the first time. Their 2-1 win at Stamford Bridge in August was the first of Chelsea's 4 home defeats suffered so far this campaign. The Blues, though, can look back at the corresponding fixture last season for encouragement. It was a match that Chelsea largely dominated, enjoying more than 70% possession and having more touches and passes than in any other game during their title-winning campaign. Overall, the Blues have won 9 of their 13 Premier League encounters against Crystal Palace, with 7 of those coming in the last 9 meetings. The points haven't been shared between the two since 1995, although it should be said that they have spent much of the intervening period in different divisions.
When you're watching Chelsea play, you make them favourites, even though they can't win a game and the confidence has been down, but still with the new manager in, I expect the shackles to be taken off the players and I expect them to go and win that game.